You know it. This is now I'm talking about. This is our 20th episode. We working over here. Working to give y'all the best product along with necessary combos. So when Three Bonics told y'all, sometimes there's a green screen, sometimes there ain't. We working over here. We appreciate the support. Be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and share. Support is important.
You ready? Yeah, ready as I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying? What happening with you? It is I, Deuce the OG.
It is me. Ma got it all.
It is us. Now I'm talking about.
Convo.
Now I'm talking about?
We jumping right into it.
Yeah. What is it?
Versus. Look at what you mean. Versus, bro.
We talk about the great Bobby Brown.
The great.
The real king of R&B.
So we already established that it's not really a winner. So I guess that negates I'm going for a whole competition, right?
Yeah.
Were you more a fan of one of them, or how you rock with more? Or?
I was more a fan of Bobby. Just
Okay.
off the strength that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His story.
Okay.
Real make you. I don't see how you could not be a fan of Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though he was or is.
Yeah.
They say the
it's life though.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, it's life. Yeah. I got uncles and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got uncles like Bobby Brown.
Okay. We all
sing
do.
like him and everything.
We all do. Believe it or not.
Right.
Just ain't sung for you yet.
All right. Right. He ain't did the dance and shit. But
it's funny because I probably got more uncles that sound like Keith Sweat, and that's who I own. I'm a fan of Keith Sweat. I always been a fan of Keith Sweat, man. Yeah. To the point that my girl picks on me for being a fan of Keith Sweat. You know what I mean? I said that a lot, that she picks on me, ... Yeah. Like I do, right?
Yeah. I do that, but keep that to myself. But anyway.
But yeah, I definitely was fucking with Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat was throwing some jabs, man.
Nah, he was.
Yeah, I don't think Bob was really feeling them joints either.
Nah, he won't.
I think he caught every single one of them.
Bobby said he been sober for like 8 months.
That's what's up.
And you being sober and this drunk motherfucker over here talking this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know when you sober and anybody on anything else annoys the fuck out you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when you fighting. Sobriety. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody.
That was one of the jabs, the fact that I'm gonna keep on drinking and you can't?
Yeah. I'm gonna drink this one for you. You doing that drunk uncle shit. You can't drink nephew. Well, fuck you then. You. And he's singing to his motherfucking cover shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Like that nigga King.
But it was definitely your uncle vibe.
Yeah,
definitely was. That's what I like most about it, man.
Kind of like the Ozzy joint. How, you know what I mean? I mean, that's a little, you know what I'm saying? That was more your old uncles.
Yeah.
This is like your uncle / niggas you grew up with. This is a little older. Like your older,
the younger uncle. These were the youngest uncles.
Yeah, the youngest uncles. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Nah, it was a ball, man. Yeah. Like I said, I fuck with Bobby. He didn't cheat because he had New Edition shit. You know, they shit is. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the part that it is funny when I guess one person doesn't prepare for that. Even though everybody's been doing that the entire time. Like that's part of it.
Saying, man, shit,
but then at the same time he still brought out an LSG track, didn't he?
He brought out LSG.
These two niggas fucked it up.
I didn't know he wrote what's his name?
I did not. I know talking about the name, but I did not either.
Yeah.
Was it a guy? What
Freak Me Baby.
Yeah.
That joint.
Yeah.
Still going. Yeah. You
said
guy.
I said guy and Shy. I was wrong twice, nigga.
And they both real groups. So.
Both real groups.
Could have been either.
They both real groups. That's the credit you will give me. I take it.
So you could have been any of them. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I definitely didn't know about this. I didn't know about Keith Sweat Penn.
Yeah.
That's dope though.
Keith Penn is sharp.
That's dope.
Penn is sharp.
Yeah, that's funny. These old ass.
That shit was cool. I like that shit. That shit was cool. I like. I enjoyed it.
I didn't like when he brought them two out because I didn't understand what they were doing.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Tank and
Pleasure P.
Yeah, that's why I said, ain't that one of them niggas from Pretty Ricky?
It took us half the time to figure out who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You doing too much. You don't want to get a microphone back.
Yeah, you don't want to get a microphone. You want, hold on, we here to sing a song. I was like, who the fuck is here to sing a song? Who told you, boy? Y'all was trying to do your own little mini verse. I think they were trying to set up the next one with them two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But Pretty Ricky can't do nothing because they just too disbanded, right?
I guess. Because the other two niggas was on a reality show fighting.
Yeah.
And then it's just him.
Yeah, the whole Scream Tour situation is done, so nobody else from that whole situation.
Well, they gonna bring Bow Wow back?
No, I'm just saying, like, I guess you do B2K against Who's Puerto Rican in them, but that whole we good with it. I'm on
I
the
don't
better
know
side.
why Tank was out that motherfucker.
I don't. But would you want to see Tank in the verses? Do he have enough?
Tank and who? Jaheim?
So we doing C-list?
Yeah, we doing. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck, Tank and Jaheim?
Well, fuck it. Let's speak about a battle that we think is going to happen, and that's Nori and Siegel.
Nori and Beanie, yeah.
And Nori been talking shit.
Yeah, cause I don't think he, niggas be holding themselves in a high regard and shit. I don't think he know that Beans put in that work.
But at the same time, Nori in the business, he know your catalog. Yeah, I think it's more of
he over respecting his own, or he just like fucking.
I think he know that my social skills, yo, like me interacting, versus is about what we gonna do right here. Like we said that last week, like versus about what we gonna do right here. And I'm gonna be That's why. Because I was thinking about it. Because I was thinking like Nori gonna wash it. I was like, hold on, Beans got some tracks. Like Beans got some.
But he not a personable person.
That's what I was thinking.
So he'll probably be like, just play my music.
Yeah, it's like, are you gonna try to? Because to us, you a hard ass dude. Yeah. That's who you are to us. Right. So we're gonna see this other lovable side because we've never seen it. We don't think it's a thing. Like, what are we going to? It's gonna be like, but we haven't seen a personable side, and that's what versus is. Like, you have to be able to. I'm not saying he can't interact because of course he's a human at their age. I'm sure, but I don't see.
But he's harder than usual.
Yes, I don't see, and that's him. You feel me? Like I don't see him like. I mean, but at the same time, that's what versus is. Like, they come out of character, so to say. Right. You feel me? So that might be interesting to watch also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see.
So are you picking one? I know I just said that a little while ago. It's not about picking one, but who you?
I think Nori got the bigger hits, but I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to go with Nori because Nori's bigger hits and like Beans most of his shit. But most of his shit is tied in Jay-Z shit, so Beans probably win that.
He got some cuts though. Like he got some deep cuts though.
Yeah.
Like he got some. Yeah. But you like you said, you can't pull out features. You know what I mean?
You got a lot of shit with a whole lot of niggas on it.
So, a lot, yo.
You know
like he got.
They was making some hits too at the time. But like I said, most of his shit tied in with a whole bunch of.
But I'm talking about like far as deep cuts off of like his first album, like the joint with him and Scarface, like Pac-Man, like some of them joints. Yeah. Like you're gonna, but you're gonna go against hits. But Beans is, but if you came to see this, but you came to see some underground shit too though. So you're gonna know the disargument. So hearing it, you know what I mean? Like that Kiss. Yeah. Kiss is the prime example why Beans can win. Yeah. Because Fab had the hits like Norman.
No, but Kiss had personality in that joint. He was lit.
And we knew that from the gate. Yeah, we knew that. But we knew Kiss had a personality. Yeah. We don't know whether Beans do. Right. We knew Kiss did. You know what I mean? But I think it's still kind of similar though.
I met him before.
Who that Kiss?
No, Beans.
Okay.
And he wasn't very personal.
Where you still doing music with? Where?
No, Atlantic City. I ain't met him.
You know what I'm
saying? I ain't meet him at the studio or nothing.
Okay.
He was out Atlantic City.
Okay.
Beans was up.
Yeah. Kept moving.
Yeah. So I mean, you know.
I mean, that's how niggas would be though.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, real talk.
It's the 15th nigga. It wasn't like on no fan shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still the 15th nigga that said Beans was up.
True shit.
Try not to be on some fan shit. You feel me? So yeah. I still don't see him being a social aspect. I just don't. Yeah. This will be interesting.
Then we seen him again at the tables and shit. You already knew it wasn't. That wasn't the place to talk to motherfuckers.
It's not. You don't know whether winning or losing.
You fucking around beating
his face, you can't tell whether he winning or losing. Look like Kawhi Leonard face, nigga. Yeah. Did they have a date for this or we don't know?
Nah, ain't no date set yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know we always do that. But so we'll save it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the next one you'd like to see after that? But
yeah, we'll save it. This ain't going away. Yeah. I think they're going global. No, I'm serious. That wasn't even a joke. Like I think I seen on the calendar they said something about global.
Oh, they about to hit.
I don't know what. I hope it's Africa.
Europe.
That's why you said what's going to be. I said what I hope. That's America. Yeah. Speaking of America, NIL contracts, college basketball.
True.
I said college basketball. College sports. Yeah. This is going to be a conversation about us barely knowing, but knowing enough. Yeah. I feel. Yeah. Because it's basically, they can get paid for being who they are, just like
for your image,
just like the universities have been getting paid for who they are. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Of course, out the gate, we want the first ones to take. I ain't even gonna go negative with it. The biggest thing for me is, I think it's good for women because college sports is when they have their biggest opportunity, biggest potential to make money with college sports because a lot of sports they play don't have a pro league.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think this is the biggest, like, I think they can be the biggest benefactors on this. Not even just black women, just women in general.
Nah, women.
You know what I mean? So I hope, it's going to be a work in motion. I just hope everybody takes advantage of it. I really do, yo. Yeah. I really do. Across the board. I don't care what you are. Cause we know the football are. We know the basketball are. They already doing commercials every third. But I mean, the first people out the gate was two twins. I think they played softball, either softball or volleyball. Two white girls. You know what I mean? Two out the gate like at 12:01. They got it. They got it. You know what I mean? And it's been the smaller sports.
They got a contract.
Yeah, I don't know the particulars. I just know that they were the first ones to do something. Two twins. I seen them on Instagram too. They posted something, whatever. You know,
make sure they were the first.
Yeah.
Two white women.
Yeah, two white women. They played for some team with orange and blue. That's like I said. Of course, I scrolled by it, but it was still. It's still like, and I heard, they were the first ones to take advantage of. You know what I mean? But it's been some of the smaller sports. You haven't seen the football and the basketball yet. Yeah. But I think it's dope. Like, people don't really understand how small, how. So, okay, say you play basketball at school, but you also are very proficient in I heard about a person being proficient in clarinet and saxophone. So now he can give lessons. Right. Like, that's how stupid it was going. That's how stupid it was going on. That because I played basketball and had a scholarship, I couldn't use this other talent I had to make money. You feel me? Like, that's how dumb. Yeah, you know what I mean? Why you're making money off of me though? Easy. You feel me? Like, that's.
And I'm paying you.
I think that's the funny thing that's coming out about. Like, that's what's going on. Like, that's what we're figuring out. That was going. They couldn't do this. They couldn't do that. Yeah, you think about the fact that I can't do commercials and stuff like that. Yeah, like if you how many artists you know? Everybody raps and plays sports. So that means none of them can do shows to make money. Right. None of them can make music off their career when they're 19, 20. When you have the biggest crowd, which is college kids. Yeah. Like all that. I mean, that's. Yeah. I'm thinking about it on the fly. That's amazing, man. It's just crazy. Like, that's how America works, though. Like, I'm gonna use you while I can. That's America for you. Like, after you leave there, you go to a company. I'm gonna use you while I can, and when I can't use you no more, I'm gonna get rid of you.
Run, nigga, run.
There you go. Simple as that. That's American.
You know what I'm saying?
American is with crumpets and tea. There we go. But and I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see this happening though, man. Like they said, they do commercials.
I think it's a good thing for all the children. You know what I'm saying? For all these young adults. That like you said, it's a lot of shit that they was blocking on some petty shit. Like, why can't I make a living for myself while I'm here? You know what I'm saying?
Just because you give
me a scholarship. It's an ownership thing. You know what I'm saying? We own you at this point. You know what I'm saying? We're giving you a scholarship. So now we own you. But it's another thing about, like, what is it going to open up for the lesser known type sports type, you know what I'm saying? Athletes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, all these, if you look around, you got like the cornholes and all that. It's a whole lot of.
Yeah, a lot of whole small. You get a scholarship for. You didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all kinds of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I gotta open up doors for those. Yeah, like the actual shit played on the football field. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Them highlights be nice. My bad.
I ain't. That's what I said. You see what I said? Play that shit on the 100-yard field, be running. You know what I'm saying? This dude invited me to play. He was like, yo, you look like you could do some athletic shit. You want to come play ultimate frisbee with us? I was like, yo, you just
you put ultimate in front of me. You think I'm going to want to come down?
Ultimate frisbee?
I kind of do because you put ultimate in front of me. I ain't going to lie.
I'm like, so, but I'm just running around catching frisbees and shit? Like, nah, what y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I never did.
Just football with a frisbee. That's all it is.
Nah, but he was like, nah. He's like, if you catch the frisbee, you can take like 2 steps and then you got to get a joint up or score or some shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's some different rules. But I was like, you said ultimate frisbee. So it's a shit like that. Maybe it's an opportunity for those type smaller games and you know what I'm saying? But of course, we would dominate any other sport, anything you make, create, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And then, you know what I'm saying? So I think it opens up a whole lot of shit. And as far as in, like, me, I'm a pot smoking gamer, right? You know what I'm saying? So then maybe it open up a whole lot of aspects through gaming. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of kids that can't do, they might be, So I wonder if it was on it. Well, it couldn't just been athletic. Like, I wonder if you're in school on the education, on the academic.
Yeah, no, they couldn't make no money doing. They couldn't make no YouTube money or no shit like that. You couldn't do none of that.
That opened it up also.
Yeah, because they saying it was a little boy. I think he like 10 years old. But they saying because he has a YouTube channel that makes money, you know what I'm saying, that he couldn't go to college and still have
Both.
Yeah, he couldn't run his channel and be at college.
That's ridiculous. Man.
I'm like, he's 10 years old. He didn't even think about college just this moment. Why don't you let the kid be the kid, bro? It was the kid that was making bread off of all the opening shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He was a cereal opener. I don't know what the fuck they call it.
Cereal opener.
I don't know what the fuck they call it. You know what I'm saying? But he was a cereal opener. He just opened shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know what they call it though. But it's like a thing. You know what I'm saying? And it like he just open shit and play with it. You know what I'm saying? And the kids be like, "Oh my god, it's nice." Whatever the fuck. You know
the kids are watching.
Why are you watching another kid play with toys? Play with the
kids
toy.
watch anything, yo.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that's what commercials did. Commercials made you want to go buy the toy, and then you went home and play with it. That's what I used to do with my G.I. Joes. I wanted the shit that was big as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never got the motherfucker. But it was a big ass G.I. Joe ship. It was like this big. You know what I'm saying? And you could have like all your
I can't really tell how big. I can't. By the shape
like
you make it, I can't tell how big this shit is.
Yeah.
Is it this long or is it like
No,
actually a circle?
big.
Like,
It's probably like a 4 foot long joint. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like 4 feet long. It was like a big aircraft carrier and shit.
Okay.
And
Also,
like,
it really was this big.
It was big as shit. It's like this big. That's how I carried it around the house and shit.
That's how you know how big it was.
Yeah, because I tried to take it from one of my white homies and shit. He had all the toys. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to take it from there. I was like, nah, I can't get away with that. I couldn't get away with this. I didn't know why I didn't think about it. I'm just going to come over here and play with you. He's my homeboy for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I would go over his house and play with all the G.I. Joes. He had all the new shit.
Okay. That's the principle.
And I was the whole time thinking how I could take your shit, which is fucked up. But you was being a real friend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shit, but
that's the first step. Realize.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit. You know more about this. July 1st, we in VA. What does that mean?
It is now affectionately named. Anybody that know me, I call it 7-1.
Okay.
SEBUM.
Okay.
ONE.
Yo, this is how stupid I was. I Googled Seb.
Seb.
Posted that shit, nigga. Whatever you put, I Googled that shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Fuck it, I don't know that. I'll wait till we film, nigga.
7, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
It's 7 months.
I gotta start reading these captions out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I know that. Nigga. When I read it, just said out loud. Yeah.
The 1st of July. You know what I'm saying? Marijuana has been legalized in Virginia. And you see my post though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else, but for the last 30 years, shit been legal to me anyway.
Yeah. Ain't nothing changed.
Cause I'm riding around getting it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everything else. Like I legitimately carried it like that.
But at the same time, you're not the one that have a plant.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit different.
Yeah. Nah, that's true. Yeah, cause some of the laws is you could as an adult you have to be 21.
Okay.
Or older. You know what I'm saying? You could walk around with an ounce of weed on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you've never been to Colorado, but in Colorado it's all the same rules. They probably just passed that shit like, hey, how y'all doing it? And then you know what I'm saying? So you can't have you as an adult you can walk around with an ounce on you. You know what I'm saying? You can have 4 plants. You could grow 4 plants in your house. Okay. You know what I'm saying? 4 only. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for those that don't know, 1 plant could yield like an ounce of weed. You know what I'm saying? In a growing period, all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you can have an ounce on you in public?
Yes.
How much can you have in your crib?
You can have 4 plants, which pretty much amounts to about 4 to 5 ounces.
So can you have? So I can have 4 ounces of weed in my crib itself, like bags of weed.
I mean, I'm assuming you can have however amount of weed you have in your house. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But you can only have 4 plants. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't.
So as far as I know, you know what I'm saying, you can be like, shit, I've been stockpiling. You know what I'm saying? Doomsday prepping for the shit. Well, but these plants have been yielding this amount.
Of course, this will be a convo we're going to revisit because some pot smoking ass dudes. But it would have. I can't see you being able to have any amount because sooner or later they have to end up like an intent to distribute, right?
That's the thing. You are allowed to gift in private, but you can't purchase in public. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't know anybody who's ever been in the city. You know what I'm saying? But in the city, you're buying stickers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hella stickers.
But we're giving you the weed.
Yeah.
For the $60 sticker you just bought, right? You know what I'm saying?
Outrageous prices for a sticker, man.
For a fucking sticker, right?
Like, I don't give my stickers with.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money. How about I give you $37.42 and you know what I'm saying? But so I'm allowed to. I can't. I can. So you're allowed to gift now. You can gift the weed itself without it being a stick or whatever.
Okay.
But you can sell. But you can't sell in private. You know what I'm saying? And then it's the whole. I think actually in public at the events or whatever, maybe you can. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know all the particulars.
Yeah.
But that was just a quick little.
So random question you might not know. How close are we to getting dispensaries? Like, is that like the next step? Are we there already, or that's not even?
I mean, we're there, but I don't know. I don't know how prepared, because there's already a couple. You know what I'm saying?
Dispensaries
in Manassas. Yeah.
But those they just have CBD though. They can't sell THC type weed though.
But I think that's what this has done. You know what I'm saying? Allow you to sell THC now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, because the smoke shop right across from me,
Still.
Because I went in there, I seen something that had THC. Right. She was like, "Yeah, but it's only," with the sad face. "Yeah, but it's only a little amount." Like I said, I don't understand this because it was CBD. It was CBD with the THC in it. Yeah. You know what I mean? She was saying, "Yeah, it's like," she's like, "It's no." It was straight THC, but she was like, "It was only a little bit." She was like, "It's like smoking CBD but not getting high." That's what it's like. I was like, that makes no sense. But thank you. That means I don't want it. Like, thank you. Like, that shit. She's like, you come here and buy Dutchess all the time, so I know what you do. So yeah, you don't want this shit, yo.
I mean, you know, it's still a lot of shit to be worked out. But as you can see, you know what I'm saying, the restrictions on an innocent plant are being lifted and lightened. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers are understanding this is you know what I'm saying, without being too psycho-biblical.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? This is a plant from the earth, man. It's not like there are people experimenting with it, and you know what I'm saying, there are things you can do with it. But for the most part, like as it comes, this is how you get it.
Yeah.
It's just not. That's been the whole thing. Like it's not cut, it's not processed, it's not man-made.
It's
you know
natural
what I'm saying? This is just natural as fuck. So you can't tell me. And that's been the problem. Something so natural. That's why this shit has been illegal for so long. Something just this natural shouldn't be controlled. Yeah. It can grow freely on its own. You know what I'm saying? And you're telling me that's what the whole shit's been about.
But to play devil advocate, even though I'm a weed smoker, shrooms, does that grow naturally?
Yes, it does. Shrooms grow in bullshit. See what I'm saying?
What is that? What?
Shrooms grow in the shit of bulls. That's why they're psychoactive.
What is why they're psychoactive? Because of the bullshit.
Gas because of the bullshit. Hey, look, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and toot my own horn. I don't usually do this shit, but I'm gonna toot my own horn. You know what I'm saying? Because I said this to a nigga in a battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta listen to the bullshit before you get to the truth. Sometimes you gotta dig through the bullshit to get to the shrooms. And it just got me hallucinating. I'm starting to see faces. But that's just my greatness. You feel what I'm saying?
Was that the last bar? Or did you just put that there and just have to rhyme?
I just put that because it just happened to rhyme. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I talk the good shit. You see what I'm saying? But, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shrooms are psychoactive because of the methane gases and all the shit that comes in, you know what I'm saying? Feces. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's why they psychoactive. So anybody who eats shrooms, and I have to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you eat into bullshit. It started with some bullshit. It needed the bullshit to be this shit. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, so again, all natural, things that are natural, and anybody who's religious or will try to duck it, but you can't say God ain't make all this, and then say God don't make that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So this point was coming, but again, shit, I've been carrying it the same way it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Change. Yeah. Ain't shit changed for me,
because we're not. But at the same time, we're not reckless with it, so nothing really changes.
And that's what everybody should always understand. Be an adult about anything that you do. If you're an adult about all aspects of your life, you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for
anything with moderation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Moderation is everything. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, let's take a quick break and then get into
some real talk.
Yeah, boy.
We be back.
Gotta know the game to never lose. Wake up, don't hit the snooze. Strap up, don't blow a fuse. Play the game by the rules, change the game, then renew. Black man, now we gotta make a move. Don't like the cards, then switch up the deck. We been playing chess, yup.
Peace, fam. This is your brother Maul, the other Maul, reporting live from sunny and beautiful California. wanted to drop off a few notes about something I've been thinking about lately: accountability. Now, we've talked about this before, but it's not just accountability, the concept in and of itself, but it's how we view and how we interact with and how we process a concept like accountability. Now, I've seen this happen with the concept of objectivity. I've seen this in relation to respectable or respectability or anything like that. And now I'm seeing it with the topic of accountability. And my fear is that if we don't deal with this term in the proper way, we'll actually do ourselves more harm than good. Now, what do I mean by how we deal with accountability? I say this because with the black community, um, terms like accountability have been used as a weapon. They've been used as a deflection tactic. They've been used as a way to almost victim blame. They've been used in a way to discuss our condition and experience in this country, devoid of context in the history. So since it's been used in all of these like nefarious or negative ways, just negative ways, my opinion is that we end up viewing the term accountability as wholly negative, as totally negative, as nothing else. And when we do that, it makes it to where we can't value it, or we can't look at it properly, because accountability is just a universal truth. It's a virtue. It's a value, right? It's a necessary thing. So if we're always looking at it through a skewed lens, which makes sense why we do, but if we only look at it that way, we're never going to take the universal truth and necessity from it. So I just want us to think about that a little bit, and moving forward. Think about online when we hear these conversations and when they talk about accountability, and we could just look at it and say, is this being used in a negative way? Is this being used as some kind of tool against us? Or is this a situation where it is valuable and it is necessary? Because if we throw out the term completely because of how it's been used before or how it gets used now, we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot, man. And we're going to end up looking ridiculous on a public stage, and we're going to end up being counterproductive to our own progress, to our own community, and to our own just strength as a people. And that's my opinion. Now I'm talking about?
You see us? Yeah.
Right.
I don't even know where to start, how to start. Because it's like, why are we still talking about it? I think that's my entire point. Like, why are we still talking about it?
For those of y'all that don't know,
because that's what I do. I just start talking.
You know what I'm saying? You're always here. Hopefully, you're always here with us, because we like it, man. Hey, look, man. So what we were talking about was Sha'Carri Richardson. You know what I'm saying? And the situation she's going through with the Olympics. And let's not even say that. You know what I'm saying? She ran the fastest time after just hearing your mother died.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even know how she ran. You know what I'm saying? Been tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have seen shit.
Yeah. That's tough pussy, though, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was solid. And then, with that whole situation, it's all we needed supporters, and then the whole, but it's her fault. You know what I'm saying? When it's really a happy medium, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
As it usually is. Tell you
Yeah,
the truth.
right.
People just don't
And above all else,
understand.
like, she owned her own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's really nothing she could say. Nothing anybody can say.
Or should be saying.
Should be saying, because it's her life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes your shit goes south. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of brothers sitting in the jail cell now that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just a small moment. You know what I'm saying? Ended them there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. The comments been frustrating though, man. Like, they really have. Like, yeah, I wanted to argue with a guest from a couple episodes ago. Shout out to the homie Delmar.
He liked that shit though.
He liked that shit though, you know what I mean? And
he welcomes that shit.
I think Delmar likes conversations though. Like some people like to troll.
No, Delmar like to be right.
yeah.
I fuck with Del.
Yeah.
He like to be right.
That's cool.
You know
That's cool.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a little bit of me also. But
I think we all do.
yeah, I realized I'm wrong earlier.
I'm always right.
Anyway, but yeah, so like I said, but I agree with him though. Like people, a lot of us have been jumping up saying ignorant stuff. Like a lot of ignorant stuff. Like I don't understand why it's being compared to Michael Phelps.
But is that ignorance? Is that
ignorance in the
blindly
actual
believing
sense?
that this dude never blew dope in his life? You know what I'm saying? And
But that's not the question though. Like that's not the question. Like the question is, did he fail a test? No. Like the question was, he went to the Olympics. Then after he went to the Olympics, he came home and then he got caught. Not even caught. There's a picture surfaced with him with a bomb. Mm-hmm. That's it. There's no test involved. There's no, he failed the test. The question could be asked, like you said off camera. The question could be asked, but did he get tested?
Yeah,
like, that's a whole other conversation.
That's my thing.
Okay.
Was he ever tested? Do he need to be tested? Why does she need to be tested? And if he never got tested, why did he not need to? Or why does anybody else need to not be tested? Then there's all this shit coming out about this chick ate pork and got steroids in her shit. That's why her levels were high or some shit. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? Smoke a J, but you can. I don't know, man. It's a lot of. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it looks. That's why I bring up Michael Phelps, because you can't tell me as a pot smoker. Yeah. I know that you don't just put a bong in your face and say take a picture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, you smoke weed. If you smoke weed after the Olympics, you smoke weed before the Olympics. I don't want to hear that shit.
My whole thing with athletes, because a lot of athletes smoke weed. The thing is, either you're going to smoke weed and not get caught, or not smoke weed. Those are your two choices. So when you get caught, you got caught. It's simple as that. Like what is the argument we're having? And the whole thing is like, she did it. She owned up to it. Why are we still talking? That's my whole part. Like, why are we still talking? Because we're sounding ignorant, saying a whole bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with anything. She owned up to it. She's going to serve her punishment. She might not be able to do this race, but I think you said she'd be able to do another race. So she'll still be able to make the Olympics if she wants to go. You know what I mean? But
she would be able to do
I think the conversation I think all of us can agree on is, the rules are stupid. Let's try to change them. Mm-hmm. But at the time being, these are the rules, and they got broken, so they have to serve the punishment.
And in saying that, did you see what they try to do with the whole Joe Biden statement shit?
No, I didn't. I'm glad you
told
me about this.
So Joe Biden said, the clip, they played Joe Biden, they caught Joe Biden in like a Trader Joe's or a Cracker Barrel.
Both of them sound so like he was there.
Sound about white.
He went to Cracker Barrel, did it with Trader Joe's.
Yeah, they followed him from the Cracker Barrel to the Trader Joe's.
They caught him in the middle.
They always right beside each other. And then with a great outdoorsman or whatever the fuck that shit is, the big outdoor fishing and shit, it was right around the corner, right? So you got all that shit. So he walking through that little Caucasian mall and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they asked him questions. They said, how you feel about Sha'Carri Richardson? Mm-hmm. And then his statement, I think, all right, so I'm not even going to say.
Yeah. Paraphrase?
I'm not even, or verbatim the joint, right? I'm not even going to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was to the effect of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, rules are rules. Everybody knew the rules going in. You know what I'm saying? We all knew that. She knew that before she even signed up for the Olympics. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? These are the rules. Mm-hmm. Then it said, but all you see is the Joe Biden statement saying that rules are the rules. Mm-hmm. Everybody knew the rules going in. That's all you see. Joe Biden says he doesn't back Sha'Carri. He says, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rules are the rules. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he says, but maybe we need to take a look at the rules. You know what I'm saying? And above all of that, I respect I'm proud of her for the way she attacked it and the way she spoke about, you know what I'm saying, her situation, the way she owned it.
And I think that's the entire conversation.
And that's the problem with this shit, because you always get part of the conversation. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem that we have with in all conversations. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You always only get one side or one part of or a snippet of, and not really the whole anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we always jump to conclusions, and we always jump to, and that's the thing about this young lady. Like, it's either you jumping to protect her or you're hating on her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like I said, it's a happy medium. Whereas, you know what I'm saying, she fucked up. She owned her fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
That's the big part.
We're still behind her. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see her run again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
players fuck up.
Look, Slim, if you should have hollered at me, because I ain't never passed the test without a few minutes of study. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All I need, you know what I'm saying? If I knew any test I know coming, give me a few minutes to study, and guess what's gonna happen?
How about you?
You know what I'm saying?
Ace this joint.
I'm acing that shit. Like, man, look, you should have hollered at me. I would've got you right.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the bigger combo that we need to.
We need to know that we can still support and not be foolishly, you know what I'm saying, overbearing, trying to protect our own. You know what I'm saying? When, like I said, she stepped out there. She
can I play a double advocate role?
Always.
So they're saying that weed is a performance enhancement drug, right?
It's not.
Okay. Enhancement means to improve, correct?
Right.
Whether you're adding something or taking something away, right?
No.
Correct? No. Hold on. What? If you're taking something away
From anyone else? Gives you an advantage.
No.
From yourself.
No, an enhancement is either an improvement, either you add something to your game to improve it, or you subtract something that you did need from your game to improve it. But that's enhancement. It's still improving, correct?
Okay.
So, if you're using weed to calm down your anxiety,
Because that's what's getting you a bad start. Because you.
yeah, like now you can just focus.
Okay.
Like we all know people who need.
So to counteract that,
Uh-huh.
if I'm hurting and I need some pain medicine, you can give me fucking Percocets and numb every feeling I ever had, and that's fucking legal and
'Cause
fine.
we all hear
you
about-
can give me a cortisone shot.
Yeah,
my
I
knee,
said that.
my
I'm about to
knee's
say that,
hurting
yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, we all
You
hear about
give
they
me
go
a
back to the locker room
cortisone
for the shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you give me a
yeah.
cortisone shot, I can get
Yeah.
right back in the
That's
game.
facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts. Yeah.
But I can't smoke some weed to calm me the fuck.
Because I think the argument.
What?
I think the argument. Because the argument that I just brought up is going to be the counter to what the argument really is. Like I use weed to
Calm me the fuck.
not even calm me the fuck down. Like pain that I go through after a game.
Yeah.
This is what helps me get through that and go to sleep and all that type of
Yeah.
stuff. That's what it's really
Without
used
being
for.
super dope.
But I can see,
dope you up.
I can see somebody coming with that counter.
Because they hit
saying
you
like,
with mad perks and all kinds of shit. They
Yeah,
give you all
yeah,
that
yeah,
goofy
yeah,
ass shit,
yeah,
the
that's true.
painkillers. They give you all that.
like you always hear about them going
And that
back for the
shit's
shot.
slowly
Yeah.
killing you, slowly
Mhm.
fucking getting
Opposed
you
to
more
something-
addicted. Look at what happened to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Painkillers will have you addicted. This shit ain't addictive.
Opposed to something natural.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Opposed to something natural that will help me mentally absorb this pain and go on with, you know what I'm saying? But again, without control,
We could have a conversation about whether it's addictive another day also.
it's not addictive.
I know, but we can have the conversation about whether it's addictive another day though. Because we know some niggas
'Cause
can't
people
stop
that's
smoking weed. Simple as that, my nigga.
I
Like
mean-
simple as that. We got some. We know some. Yo, I mean, but it's to the. We can have that conversation though.
I mean,
I
we
really
can have
think
it.
it's-
Alcohol's legal.
That's a good counter. That's a good counter. I mean, but
And
the whole
I've
thing.
seen way more alcoholics
I mean, but I
than I've
think-
ever seen.
Do some shit.
You know what I'm saying? I see way more alcoholics.
I see the weed dude like, yo, that wasn't a good decision. Point to the
You know
alcoholic.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, he should have. I tried to get it to him. He
We
ain't
try to
want
get
it.
this-
I tried passing the weed. He ain't want it. Man, shit.
Oh,
man.
shit.
So you can't. This shit is the man. Look. What they say this shit is the motherfucking the natural bring us together. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Yeah, bring us together.
Yeah, it's a
This
social
shit is-
drug, nigga.
Yeah.
Like it is.
Nah,
It's
it's not
funny.
a drug.
Okay,
You
I'm
can't
sorry.
tell me
Okay.
that's
Mm-hmm.
what.
I've been programmed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, and
yeah.
that's where it all comes in at. They want it's classified as a drug,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Okay.
It's a holistic plant. You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of those,
Yeah.
but none of them. Like I said, the whole reason why this shit's illegal is another
I'll
story.
wait for you to get to
We can
this.
get into that, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
But it's
we
about-
actually yeah. Go ahead. Because we got through the other one quicker than I thought we would. So go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. So what I'll tell you is, I'm bad with dates, right? So during the Great Depression, what was that 30s?
Sound like it.
I don't know.
I think the 20s were good.
I'm not a history buff.
I think the 20s were good.
All right. So during the Great Depression, when the stock market crashed, and all these people who were invested in the stock market and had all this money tied up, you know what I'm saying? And the stock market crashed, so they were all killing themselves. They were jumping out of buildings. They were, you know what I'm saying? They were losing their minds because they were losing their money. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, it was. So meanwhile, whatever the fuck's going on around in the stock market and in the rich world, you know what I'm saying? These little Mexican dudes were running around moving in marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Which isn't even what they called it, but it just rhymed with Tijuana. So that's the white man's name that he gave it. Yeah. It's not named marijuana. It wasn't named marijuana in Spanish. Marijuana it's not the Spanish word for it. See what I'm saying? That is the name the white man gave it.
Tijuana.
Yeah, because that's where it was coming from, Tijuana. These Mexicans were getting this shit over here. You know what I'm saying? So they felt like there's no way that all these white men are dying and all these Mexican dudes are making this money. They're moving it in. The hippies are smoking pot and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We can't allow that to happen. Then the whole Margaret Sanger and all them shit got involved. Like I said, it's a whole. They made it a whole lot worse. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was all because it was rich white people who were losing money and. You know
So they're really
I may be
hallucinating.
mixing a whole bunch of what?
They're really hallucinating, killing themselves, or what?
No, they was motherfuckers really jumping out of windows and shit because they lost all their money in the stock market.
Oh,
And it had nothing to do with weed.
At the same
It was
time,
that-
while we
it was
was
that
getting
every-
smoked.
While we was getting smoked and
Okay.
all these people were making
Pop
money
out.
off of weed,
Mhm.
all these people were losing money off the stock market.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
trying to tie it all together, saying that stuff. Okay.
They were saying that no, these motherfuckers can't come in here in our country,
Mhm.
America. You know what I'm saying? They can't come in here with this weed they're bringing, with this marijuana, bringing it through Tijuana. You know what I'm saying? They coming in here with all this shit, and then they distributing it. You know what I'm saying? And all our kids are fucking every. And there was even actual articles. It was like, if a white girl smokes marijuana, she's more than 80% likely to have sex with a black man. Protect your daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the propaganda they was putting behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, legitimately.
Yeah.
Shit crazy. But again, it's always about conquering control with a certain group of people. And that's what this happened. So that's how this whole thing happened about the weed situation. And as far as old girl, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? You can get a cortisone shot in the knee and be fine to compete. You know what I'm saying? But you can't deal with your mental pain
Yeah, afterwards.
with a cortisone shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, and the shit she going through with her mother, like I said, I won't make no excuses for her. She ain't make no excuse for herself.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
We'll go with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she don't make no excuses, I ain't. But like I said, as black people, we can still get behind her. We can still protect her and block her, and you know what I'm saying? And cause she need that. You know what I'm saying?
And we ain't gotta hold her accountable because she held herself accountable.
Yeah, she held herself accountable. So can we just protect her and not, you know what I'm saying? One of ours. That's it. And I'm always about us.
I think there's a thin line between protecting her and acting like, and negating the fact that okay, a wrong was done. Don't. I think they're bombarding the fact that this is the rule instead of trying to change the rule. Like you said, this is a dumb rule. This is the third. No, okay, this is the rule that she broke. I understand, and let's try to fix this rule. My whole thing is like the Olympics come every 4 years. Year 1 through 3, y'all need to try to change these rules. Year 4, when the Olympics are, I don't want to hear about how dumb the rules are. You knew that for the last 3 years. You should change them. You know what I mean? But and the other combo we had.
Yeah. Well, what?
What was the African? What was it called? The Motherland Olympics?
Oh, true. But before we even get to that, hold on to that thought, because I'm probably gonna forget. So hold on to that thought, right? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, above all that, I just wanted to touch on the fact that, like I said, we can protect our own and not be foolish in the protection. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with all she fucked up, but she not deserve to be dragged and or talked ill about in no way. Because as he without sin cast the first stone, and I better not see a motherfucking rock. You see what I'm saying? Like, because come on, man, just let that little girl live her life. You know?
And I think, and I'm guilty of it myself, so I'm gonna say that first. I think it's wrong to say, but she had this at stake, even though we do the same stuff with our job, basically. Because a lot of us do stuff that would cause us to lose our job if something popped up, plain and simple. You know what I mean? And to say that she had this at stake, nigga, this is the most important thing in your life. So that's equivalent to that being the most important thing in her life. So don't say that. Like I said, I'm guilty of it myself. So don't say, she had this at stake, this and the third. No, nigga, she made a mistake just like you do. You know what I mean?
And in reality, it wasn't even. I'm not even gonna say she made a mistake because I don't. That's not how I look at it.
Yeah,
you know
that's true. That's true.
And like I said, you lose your mother, and then it's stories about she wasn't even that close to her mother. I don't give a fuck about none of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I go through shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? My biological father and I weren't that close. You know what I'm saying? But when I lost him, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck if she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Arm in arm with her mama the whole time. Like, to lose someone, or lose a piece of you, period. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, I'm a firm believer in energy and the vines that connect the tree are the same bonds that connect us all, right? You know what I'm saying? So losing some part of your vine, cutting off a piece of that tree, you know what I'm saying? That tree feels, if a leaf falls, that tree feel that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't, I'm not going to accept that, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I don't like people dragging her off the strength that, you know what I'm saying? You prepared for this shit for 4 years. Fuck that shit. I lost my mama the other day. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that other shit y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? I needed something to help me relieve the pain. But you would rather, but I could have been Percocet it up and been fine and
Just
numb
to
and
pass the
dull.
test.
You know what I'm saying? I could have drunk myself to a drunken stupor and been fine, and none of that shit would have been. She could have smoked crack cocaine. You know what I'm saying? And still pass the test in 24/7, 2 fucking hours, and still pass the test and been fine. But this is the only drug that stay in your system.
And that's when
So,
the racism
you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's too much bullshit going on. Like, where everybody's holier than thou or self-righteous or want to be right about a situation. And all, bro, we can stand behind a person and all that person's flaws and not be wrong about that person. I don't give a fuck. I'm behind everybody black.
Fact. Shout out to
love
East,
us.
Shout out to Easton when she said that. I'm rooting for everybody black.
I love us.
Shout out to Wale also, nigga, on the hook.
Hey, look, I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Bill out. You see what I'm saying?
That's a slippery slope, nigga.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Did you see the motherfuckers they was blaming this nigga for?
What you mean?
You can't tell me he had to drug them bitches.
No. We're not. I don't know. We're not doing this, yo.
No, I don't give a fuck. You can't tell me Bill Cosby had the gentleman that's
What? I think the fact that I don't even want to do this with you. I think the fact that he had the drugs and said that he had the drugs for this intent was bad enough. I think that's. I think
okay. If you come to my hotel room at 1 o'clock, you know what we doing.
that's a bigger problem I have, which is another conversation we can have. But I think we need to have a third person here for that, because I think a lot of times men we blame a woman for putting herself in that type of position instead of being like, that nigga's still wrong, though.
Nah, he
When
wrong.
she got there at 1 o'clock in the morning, he was still a predator. Like, he was still wrong. Like, you know what I mean? I think this is the first time I actually looked at the stance, but I think that we need to start looking at it. I think a lot of times we let shit slide because she shouldn't have been there. Like, you know, at 2 o'clock, you know you're trying to smash. That's true, but there still has to be some type of. I feel you because we all went through that type of life, but I think we need to start holding men more accountable.
Yeah, nah.
Like,
and it's
I'm quick because my lady, I'm quick to blame a girl for putting herself in that position, and I get dragged all the time because I don't want to say, because I always say because we always say niggas trash. We always tell our daughters niggas is trash. Okay, let's kind of address the trash part of these niggas instead of trying to prepare our girls for not dealing.
Chicks is trash too. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there.
Okay.
Females be trash too. Man, I ain't even gonna let that shit happen. Like, we gonna go ahead and slide. I'm throwing my motherfucking ace card and watch the card spin, right? Nah, chicks be trash too. Chicks be knowing what the fuck going on. You know exactly what the fuck going on. You know this man got money. You know if his shit goes south and you don't agree with it, you can get paid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what the fuck going on, man. We can't always be like, yo, it's the dude. Yes, dudes be predators, but chicks be predators too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's some money involved. This dude got money. I ain't got no talents. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and either fuck him to get out of her or call rape if I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of shit that can happen, man. And a dude can lose his whole fucking career, life, and existence behind a woman lying about some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Emmett Till lost his life behind a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go both ways.
The Oklahoma City joint. Did you see that shit yet?
Nah.
Okay. All right. So we gonna leave that alone. But the Legend of Black Wall Street. Check it out. Good watch. Good watch. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker can just say anything, and a black man has to come down off of it. Meanwhile, in white America, you know what I'm saying? They have a whole island for whatever the fuck they want to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm behind everything black. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At the same time,
that's why I ain't screaming free R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Because you should have left them little black ladies alone.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm about holding motherfuckers accountable. Also.
Yeah, you gotta own your accountability. Yeah. But if you know what I mean, I'm definitely not going. I love us first. So,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the system. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The system built to drag us down anyway. Yeah. Like I said, if you look at everything that's any system or any program created, it's to erase the black man out of it. You know what I'm saying? A woman can have 500 kids and she could go to the court system and get all the help she wants. A black man can have his kids and you ask for help, you get none. But a woman can ask for that same help, you know what I'm saying, and get it. But what they'll tell you is you can't have a man in the house. You see what I'm saying? But again, the black man gets you get no, you know what I'm saying? You get no help as a man, and the woman can get all the help she wants, but she just can't have a man there.
So it's all about breaking them apart.
Yeah, keep the divide between the black family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? And if we continue to allow this shit, and and then
keep it going. Fuck it, we here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like with the whole, even the child support shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the black man, we'll go seek him and lock him up. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Free to go. You know what I mean? Like, it's the kids are often awarded to the female, even if it's a worse situation. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength that. You know what I mean?
Woman is motherly, or like what's the reason?
I mean, it's.
I mean, is that's something that's all races, or you think it's just black?
I think
Or the court system wants the child to be with the mother. I think that's just.
I mean, that's. I
I
guess that's motherhood. But even if the.
The,
like I said,
the situation should be about which one's more suitable. It shouldn't be about.
But it's not usually done like that. In theory, I guess that's the way it's supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not usually how it works.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The cases, it's like 10 to 90. You know what I'm saying? But again,
We got here.
I mean, you know, I veered off.
Yeah.
Because what I really wanted to say was, fuck the Olympics anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, as black people, we worried about watching the fucking Olympics. I already, you know what I'm saying, Job like gave you my theory of what the fuck should happen. I think we should hold a fuck. I was going to say February because they gave us Black History Month in February, and we could go to Africa because it's still good weather. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think about that part.
Yeah, I see.
I watched Animal Planet enough to know February would be good too.
February is good in Africa too. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And maybe all the killer animals would be
Hibernating.
hibernating. Right? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Shit, now we do this on the savannah, nigga.
Yeah. Wherever the fuck we doing that, we could do it.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do it. You know what I'm saying? We'll have the Motherland Games, or you know what I'm saying?
Motherland game. That sounds beautiful.
The Motherland Games, or the motherfucking whatever you want to call it.
But because this is the conversation we had off camera with my brother on speakerphone. But how do you do this without? I'm taking devil's advocate. How do you do this without seeming racist though?
Who gives a fuck about racists? Who gives a fuck about how?
Because at the same time, that's
our problem.
That's how we got here.
That's because we give a fuck about how people view us too much.
Okay.
We give a fuck about how everybody else perceives us, how everybody else feels about us. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't give a fuck about these. I don't know if y'all have noticed over the past few years, but this government, this country has looked you in your face and said "fuck you" several hundred times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every young black life that died, they said "fuck you" to your face. Just this shit with George Floyd. They said, fuck us to our face. They gave this cop 22 years. It's a motherfucker in jail for 700 years for like stealing a Snickers or something stupid like that. But this, you know what I'm saying? They said, fuck you to your face. It was an insurrection on the White House and these, I mean, on the Capitol, you know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers are celebrating July 4th to, you know what I'm saying? And they fine. They, you know what I'm saying? They like lock one person up.
No, and some of us celebrated too.
Man, look, and that's y'all niggas' problem. But yeah, man, like consistently, they've looked us in our eye and said, "Fuck y'all." So why we can't do that shit for a game? Yeah. And then and they still gonna watch it because we the best athletes.
Big
the world
question.
got to offer.
Should Justin Bieber be allowed to win the BET Awards?
Man, listen.
He make R&B.
Fuck him, Justin Timberlake, fucking Jamiroquai. Goddamn.
Yo, how did Jamiroquai keep it up in this combo?
Shit. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason he did because somebody wrote his shit. Motherfucking, it was Keith Sweat. Wrote his motherfucking. Keith Sweat wrote that nigga rhymes. He don't get
the
shit.
pen is like that.
Yeah, it's Keith Sweat pen like that, man. Keith wrote that shit.
I forgot what podcast I listened to. They was like, yo, I mean, it's the BET Awards. So it's about the music. And he's making R&B. That's not pop. He's making R&B. I mean, I guess they go back
But what
to
do you listen to when you go home?
What you mean? He listen to all that shit. What you mean? Them niggas been fully immersed.
Now, I don't know.
Back to the Motherland
Gardner
games.
Minshew.
Back to the Motherland games. Because I don't know why I put a syllable in there. The Motherland games.
The Motherland.
You heard that? Because my bro brought good examples. But I'm the whole.
If we decided to get together as us and throw a games, what can they say?
Yeah.
What can y'all say? We just wanted to see how good we are. Because
it's to the point where we're doing this because y'all don't want it to the Olympics, so we're doing this. So it's like, but you want this to be a global thing because that's what the Olympics are. Like the Olympics is a thing that proves that you're the best on earth. So while we're doing this in Africa, sooner or later we want to prove. My whole point was, sooner or later they're gonna have to prove that they're better than us because even when they go through their records over here, there's a bunch of our names.
You do know that's already been proven, correct?
What's that?
Science has proven that fact. So we're not even going to say we got to prove.
We realize
that's our problem. We don't got to prove shit to these motherfuckers. Science is already proving all that. Science is already proving it.
Okay.
We can have it on the hottest day in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? And
that some of them can't come. That's fucked up. That's what the In the middle of 2020, Rhyme Book, dropped Black. Between George Floyd and protests, cop killings and painted avenues, I call my brother to lend me his poetic thoughts. Amidst Uncle Ben's and Kearns and riots, I got bars from Deuce Shizzle, Knowledge Bone, Beasley Belafonte, and more to help create Black, 6 tracks that I hope one day won't fit the times. Available wherever music is. Support your own. That's all. Fuck, we back in this last segment. Top 5, man. And since this Eppy has been
before we even hop into that shit,
cool,
bro. Who you got in the finals?
My favorite player.
Your favorite player?
Yeah.
Steve Nash?
Stop. Drew Holiday. Come on now. Yeah, I know. I don't like
play for them no more.
I don't like Giannis.
You don't like Giannis?
But I like.
You feel like James Harden?
What you mean?
You ain't hear when James Harden took a shot at Giannis?
No, what is it?
People say, I wish I could be. He said, I wish I could be 7 foot and just run and dunk. And
I do. He don't have no.
dunk.
I think I would say he ain't got no package to his game. He ain't got no layup package, no move package. He ain't got nothing.
He don't got no move package.
Yeah, all he
he got layup and dunk package. He got
yeah. But he ain't got no moves. All he do is go one way and spin the other way.
Why?
That's it. What you mean? Why does he do it? Why he do the moves?
Why do you need anything else?
Because it stops working after a while.
No, you just got to triple and double. All you do is pass. Because now they triple and double team you. Because one person can't stop.
Okay.
So now when you're triple and double team,
But
you got to move the ball.
But he's not a great passer. So he's not added to his game.
But for the most part, he's reaching over everybody, putting it in the basket.
Yeah. But then he gets in the line.
Yeah.
He can't shoot.
I mean, he got a better free throw percentage than Ben Simmons.
That's funny.
Shit. And he a point guard.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Bucks, man. I'm rocking with the Bucks. I hate Giannis. I can't stand Chris Paul. But I rock with Drew and Chris Middleton don't get enough props. So I'm rocking with the Bucks.
He don't. D Booker don't get enough props.
That nigga nasty.
He nasty.
Gosh, he can score.
He nasty.
He a bucket getter. Gosh, he can score. I can't wait.
All
I want 7 games.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
good.
Gonna be good.
I'm good. I'm good for who win after 7 games. I get 7 games, I'm good.
That's legit.
Real talk, man.
Yeah.
So you rocking with the Suns though?
Yeah, I minus Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I don't know Chris Paul to be like, I don't like Chris Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got the little commercials with Alfonso. It seems like he got a little personality with it.
Yeah.
But I like D Book. I think Aiden is coming around.
I like that. I think that's what
complete.
I think that's what changed the whole playoff. Like he started balling.
Yeah, he started balling.
Yeah.
I think he's coming
and it's funny because one of my
Embiid type.
My boy Snacks asked me, would I have Chris Paul on my squad? He said, I know you're a point guard, but would you have Chris Paul in your squad?
With
and
you?
And I was like, yo, I don't have nothing against Chris Paul, and it's not because he would make me the bench player, but it's because everybody can't handle Chris Paul's leadership skills. We've heard that on numerous places.
Right.
But I bring it up because Aiden loved that. Like Aiden, he credits Chris Paul a lot.
Right.
So all that pressure, a lot of players don't like. Yeah. So some people can't handle it all. Yeah. Like if you've been in
that's like
games.
Kyrie with LeBron and shit.
Yeah. Which one couldn't handle who? Kyrie couldn't handle being a pup.
He couldn't.
He couldn't handle being a pup.
Like Kobe did that with Shaq though. Kobe.
He couldn't handle it either.
Being a little brother to Shaq.
Yeah. Especially when I'm on your level.
Yeah, we grown men. Yeah. We grown men. First of all, let's just say that first. So don't little brother me because we grown men. Bruh is cool. You know what I'm saying? We brothers, but don't little brother me. I don't need you patting my head and shit talking about little.
Shaq, Jacoby.
Yeah, and then everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Shaq was everybody's big brother when he went there, though.
Yeah, legitimately. Mm-hmm. But I'm a grown man, and I'm coming into my own. You know what I'm saying? Jordan wouldn't have you patting his head. No one patted Jordan's head. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
could
pat Jordan's head. Who? Orlando Warriors not patting.
Yeah, they could have, though. They could have.
They're not Shaq.
Little brother.
They're not Shaq compared to Kobe.
I mean, at the time, they was, you know what I'm saying?
No, they
he
won't.
played with Oakley for a couple years. You think Oakley wasn't sonning niggas? Oakley was sonning niggas easy.
Okay, that's a whole other comment. I'm talking about Shaq being who Shaq is on the court.
Okay.
Is able to say, like, Kobe, you're coming to my level. Yeah. I'm your big brother. Let me show you the ropes. Compared to Oakley, like, I rough these niggas up for you.
The first couple of years,
No, George, as soon as he stepped in, Jordan was that nigga. Orlando Woodridge couldn't tell him nothing. George Gervin couldn't tell him nothing. when they was playing together. Like, no, it's not happening. No, Jordan ain't anybody. I feel what you're saying though. Like, yeah. I mean, because Wade. I mean, but some people are. That's the mama mentality though. Like I had this from the gate. Like Wade, he accepted the brother role, like the little brother role. He accepted.
Nah, he accepted being your brother, but not little brother.
I think Shaq learned from the Kobe experience, and he did different when he got with Wade.
Wade was never little. He was little brother, but
this is your team.
Shaq wasn't like Shaq wasn't like you my little brother on my team. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it my way. You know
There's a lot of other things.
Like, this is your shit.
There's a lot of other reasons why Shaq felt that type of way too. Like
I mean, you know, he was the most dominant player in the league at the moment.
Yeah.
So that was just the male ego. Like shit, nigga, I'm the guy. Nigga, everybody's my little brother. Like everybody in the league.
Yeah.
I'm sonning everybody.
Nigga.
Tim Duncan.
Shout out to Chris Dillon, nigga.
Yeah, I'm sonning everybody. Nigga, everybody's my little brother.
The funniest part of the Charles Barkley fight, and when he closes his eyes, it's like this, yo. It's the funniest part to me, yo.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, can't none of the NBA motherfuckers fight for real.
But it's funny to see the couple that you really don't want to smoke with.
Odom fight Aaron Curry?
We're not doing that.
Aaron Carter.
That's even funny.
He's under Curry. What
yeah, man, that was
terrible.
But
anyway, man, look.
Yeah, so fuck it. You got the songs, I got the Bucks.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Yeah, right,
I hope it goes 7, but I think it's going 6. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Chris Paul had a curse put on him. I think he broke it.
Okay. You said what?
I think he broke the curse.
No.
It was put on him.
I don't think so. He said he never win a chip.
He did say he'd never win.
He said you'll never win a chip. He didn't say you'll never make it to the championship. I think the curse is still strong and living. Like, I don't, that's half my back right there.
But D Book had his nose broken in 3 spots.
Yeah.
He coming to kick some ass.
It's funny because he took the mask off. He's like, damn, I never realized how much you get hit in the nose. Like, once he took it off, he was like, yo.
Like, damn. Nigga, this shit hurt.
That was funny. Like, when you hurt one of your fingers, you don't realize how much you
how much you reach that with that motherfucker. You like, I can't reach. Nigga, I can't reach for shit.
Who you giving a shout out to?
The only in the finals, the only motherfucker I know that we're number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Jeff T.
Okay.
So shout out to Jeff T on the Milwaukee Bucks, cause you wear number 5, and this is
top 5. Meaningless. Malls. Top 5.
Malls meaningless.
Yeah, why? Nigga?
Top 5 lists.
Well, I call myself meaningless just now. Appreciate you, bro.
Let me fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? Malls meaningless. Top 5 lists.
This week.
This time.
All right. So
nah, it ain't meaningless though.
Why that?
This shit means something to me.
Yeah, it's true. Both of us. They're both of us. If you haven't, this episode has been highly infused with Mary Jane. So we're going to give our top 5 strands. You got it. You the elder.
So we gonna swing it?
Or? Yeah, definitely.
All right. So I'll go with like I said, I ain't gonna do it in no order. So my most accessible yet best. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
Train. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get it, and it's one of my favorites. Is a Blue Dream.
Okay. Definitely a favorite.
Cause all my dreams.
Yeah, I definitely changed it. Yeah.
Cause of you.
All right. My first one is going to be a recent addition. Because I just had it for the first time 2 weeks ago. And it's called The Soap. When I came over here, I'm like, yeah, smell it. This shit smells scientific. Like it was made so, yes. But I like it, man. Like, I like it. It smelled good. I'm pretty sure it was effective. Made the show better. I was watching, so, hey. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, what show was you watching?
Not our show. It was already
I was saying, this shit is the best. I don't know what you're talking about. What he's talking about.
Did you about to dance?
He's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Goddamn. This is the shit. So, now I'm not even going to sit here and be one of them bullshit ass niggas that said, I'm not even going to put the chase on you.
Okay.
I've done so much that you haven't done in my life.
But at the same time, you have been to Colorado. You've been through a number of strains.
Yeah, I've been through a number of dispensaries.
Yeah.
Like, that was a whole experience.
Okay.
And that's for a pot smoker, that's an experience. That was like
bucket list type shit.
All right, so maybe that was too much. Maybe that's too much. All right, so maybe I went too far with it, but. All right. Anyway, okay. So one of the strains I had out there that was pretty good was this joint called Doobie Bird.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now it was fire. Now I told you, you know what I'm saying? As a if I was a dinosaur, Okay, all right. So,
That was the other one. That was the other one. I already knew it.
all right.
You want to still tell him? You want to still tell him?
So if I was a dinosaur,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying, I would be a Pornosaurus Rex. Because I know that, goddamn. But I do know marijuana as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so as a connoisseur of fine buds, you know what I'm saying, it was one of those joints that hit me in the right spots. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, like I said, knowing how to take marijuana.
Yeah.
Is
You be trying to school me on that.
I be trying. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know
what it's.
Yeah, you
and
use
because
when you
it's
use it for the right
useful,
for the right things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I said, it's strands that are it's multiple sativa strands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can have some for creative. You can have some for euphoric. You know what I'm saying? You can have some for uplifting. You know what I'm saying? And it's all sativa. You know what I'm saying? But if you use uplifting for something when you in a creative mood, when you need creativity, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like when you need to sleep. You know what I'm saying? As, you don't want to smoke no indicas when you're on your way to work.
Yeah,
you
of
know
course.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. You know what I mean?
I've always
knowing what you're doing when
I've
you're
always
doing it.
used sativa means Saturday. Indica means indoor. Like that's how.
In the couch.
Yeah,
And-
in the couch. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how.
Yeah. And sativas is
We out here
Yeah.
Saturday, nigga.
Yeah,
fuck.
Saturday.
I worked
Yeah.
all week for this.
my week. Yeah, basically.
Shit, nigga.
Yeah.
We outside. That's the new hashtag for this for now, nigga.
Because
Ain't no virus no more.
it's
Anyway,
what I told you. When
no, we're not doing
when
that.
the
We're not doing
president
that. Get back to the strain. We're not doing that. We're not
changed, the
doing that.
president changed.
We're gonna save that. What's your second favorite strain, nigga?
I just said.
Which one was it?
I just said Doobie Bird.
Okay. Well, my second one is oldie but goodie, green crack.
Green
Like I wanted it because, like, do I really want green crack? You know what I mean? But once I got it, like, this
But green crack like Gorilla Glue at this point. It's like different 1 through 8 and shit.
yeah, that's what it was. I just because I was gonna put GG7 on my list.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm still roll with green crack. I just threw an honorable mention in there because I like weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
True shit.
I was just naming weed right now. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, you know, shit, that's what we doing.
Yeah.
All right. So I had this joint, another joint I had in Colorado. Like I said, I went to, you know what I'm saying, Mecca.
Yeah.
It got there. It got there. It was, like I said, it was. You know how 7-Elevens are here in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? It's one over there. It's one over there.
Yeah.
It's like in a 1 mile block. It's like 7-Elevens. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is with dispensaries in Colorado.
That's nice, man.
Like you can walk out one and walk into the next one and walk to the next. Like you, by the time you hit 2 blocks, you've been in 7 dispensaries. You know what I'm
And you've been
saying? They all got something different.
And you've been to. There are no dispensaries in DC, but you've been to pop-up shops in DC.
Yeah, the power-up joints. Yeah.
Nothing like it, right?
Nah. It's like going into a 7-Eleven versus a hood drug deal.
Yeah, I got this and this. What you want?
Imagine going into an apartment with a bunch of niggas selling drugs. That's what the DC joint is. Is you going
This
into
is the best we got right
it's like
now.
the Carter. Nigga, you go into the Carter, everybody got drugs. Nigga, let me go in there. I don't like using drugs.
Yeah.
But everybody got pot.
Yeah.
So you go in there, like, nigga, you got something? You like, yeah, nigga, my shit better than his shit.
Yeah.
That's how niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Same thing.
That's how niggas is. My shit better than his shit. Nigga, you can come on in and get this. So that's what you're dealing with. Whereas you go into the dispensaries out that joint,
Yeah.
it's done like a display and shit, and you're like, ooh, let me see that right there, and they put it down and shit. I made my mistake there because I was touching shit,
Yeah.
and they was like, sir, you can't touch it, and I'm like, this and shit. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. So I dropped it because it's a big ass jar.
Yeah.
I've
That's how we
never
do it
seen
out
a
here, though.
big
Yeah.
ass jar. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I dealt with a pound bag and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
but a big ass just display jar.
Yeah.
Nigga?
I gotta touch it,
I got
yeah.
a big ass jar display. Like boo with them joints. Like it's a wall full of big ass
And I
jars.
can't touch it?
Yeah, and I can't touch it, man. You put it in front of me. Why I can't touch it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the more I started going around, every other joint had like a little joint with like a little, it's a little glass case, but like smell joint. You can shake it and smell it and shit.
Okay.
Like a scratch and sniff joint and shit like that.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, this is a fucking experience. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like drinking wine. They let you do all this, smell it, and then you gotta,
Yeah. They don't spit it out.
yeah, you got, nah.
Well, you
got-
had exhale, so.
yeah, you inhale, exhale, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't let you smoke in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's another joint. Yeah, that's
That's
another
smoking
joint.
public.
Yeah, you can't be in
Same
public
laws out here.
until the day of the festival that we went to, which everybody was in the park,
Okay.
blowing big weed.
Well, like
Shout out
that.
to
They got
the
festivals in DC. We might hit the DC festival this year too.
Yeah, cause the shit legit.
Did you name your third strain?
Yeah, I said white Romulan, right?
I don't know. I think I heard it before.
That's the beauty. Marijuana affects the short-term memory.
All right, well, my third one is a strain I've heard, I've gotten pretty recent. And this is one of those situations where, all right, I'll take your word for it. Like, that's the name, you know what I mean? And you look it up on Leafly, one of them joints. Well, I should give me a sponsorship. We look it up on one of the joints, you know, I'm like, okay, it's real, so that's cool. Sherbalato.
Sherbalato.
Yeah. So I guess we just sherbet and gelato mixed together, you know what I mean? Look pretty, smoke good, mission accomplished. I'm good.
True.
Yeah.
True. All right. This one of the strains I get. Which is my third? This is my fourth.
Four.
All right. So this one of the strains I get from my local distributor.
Okay.
My pharmacist.
Shout out to the pharmacy.
Yeah.
I hear making the days go by.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fast too.
Right.
This joint called Lemon Larry.
Okay.
Yeah. It don't taste like lemons. I don't know what Larry tastes like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a TV. It had me drawing shit.
Some of the lemon strains be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had some lemon cello a couple weeks back. No,
you know what I use? Side note. You know I used to, when I was younger, and it could be true, you know what I'm saying? It just be me overthinking shit, right?
That's what we doing.
If you look at most weeds in your yard, right? It's called a weed, you know what I'm saying? What does it do in your yard, right?
Kills the grass.
Because it does what? Takes the nutrients from the grass to use itself to grow, right? So I used to think that when people put those names behind it, it's because that weed was planted with.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which I don't know. I still to this day don't know if it's true.
It sounds good to me, so I won't.
It sounds like it was science, right? Like shit, if it's a weed and it eats from.
That's all it takes sometimes.
That's
You try to sell it.
That's where I be at, though.
Yeah, try to sell it. Yeah, you know, marketing, baby. Marketing 101, baby. Make them believe it. Yeah.
I ain't shit. So the
That's the fourth round. Who you got?
Okay. So fourth round, I said, this is my fourth. This is my fifth. This is my last one.
It's your last one?
Yeah.
What you said so far?
I said Blue Dream.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Doobie Bird.
Doobie Bird.
White Rhino.
Yep.
Lemon Larry.
Lemon Larry. All right, so I think it's my go then, because I haven't named my fourth one yet.
Go on here with your bad
All right, so I said the soap. I said sherbalato. I said green crack.
Yup.
Another older but goodie, blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese, like cheese. Like I said, sours and cheese.
Yeah.
I hear the person say either one. I'm like, okay, you got me. I'm here.
I had some shit out in Colorado called goat cheese.
Goat cheese?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I actually like goat cheese though.
You actually had goat cheese?
Yes. I'm at the Uno's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They got goat cheese. And
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
So you like have
they
Greek.
put me on the goat cheese and
But how you
Gouda.
don't like Giannis and you do Greek shit?
Because he only got one goddamn move.
This is goat cheese. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Bucks, baby.
That's all I'm rooting for though.
We're saying that. Shout out to the Suns because this was the best weed I smoked, and they had me out running around doing. I wanted to do shit all day. It's called Pineapple Fields, and they had me feeling like I was running in the fields. You know what I'm saying? I was high as a kite, but I wanted to do a lot of shit. I was like, yo, let's go play.
I like creative weed.
We was in the street club. We was in the strip club at like 3 o'clock.
You had a strain a couple weeks ago that you were saying was like mad creative though.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it was.
Because I look for those. Recon.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. They ain't made the list?
Nah. Because, you know what I'm saying?
That was that one time you had it? That was
I had it quite a few times.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of
It didn't bring all the creativity out of me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, it had me working.
Okay.
But this Pineapple Fields, it had me wanting to do shit. And I'm an introvert. I prefer not to do a lot. But I was like, yo, let's go. Let's run. I'm ready to
Let's run.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's hit the strip, man. I'm trying to hit the strip. Let's go to the strip club. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, yo, I'm hungry.
Let's run. That's the funniest shit.
Man.
Oh man. Shit. That was fifth?
Yeah, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. My last one to be Tangerine Dream.
Which is a mixture of.
I don't know. I guess Blue Dream and Tangerine.
That's all they be doing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit. And
They
it's
be making up
orange.
names. You gotta watch niggas though, cause niggas will make up names on you.
Facts. And that's one thing. So I got one plug that be like, yo, I don't know what it is because niggas just be saying shit.
Just,
and I'm like, yo, just lie to me, my nigga. Fuck it. Like,
that's the beauty of Colorado. It's a story behind all this shit.
Yeah. And
like
the person behind it knows.
These growers over here, they use this and this, and use seeds from this, germinated, and motherfuckers got a whole story for you. I'd be like, yeah, they lying.
So you feel the same way that I feel, nigga. Just lie to me.
Give me the weed, bro. Let me smell it first. Man, if it don't,
if it smells good, yeah.
And that's what I learned. And one of the dudes out there, he was one of them motherfucking dreadlock white boys and shit. And he was like, "You guys want to smell some of these products and shit?" You know what I mean? We smelling them joints, and the bombers I was with, you know what I'm saying? They smelling the joint, and then all shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro. All right. So one of them is Bell.
I'm sorry.
All right. So I smell one. I'm like, ooh, that don't made like my receptors. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, how you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? He was like, bro, you know how to shop for weed. Bro. I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, yo, because most people don't know when they hit you. Like, you can smell it, and then it hit your senses. And you know what I'm saying? Give you some good receptors. That's because your brain receptors have, you know what I'm saying? That's something that your brain accepts.
So what you learn on this? Pick with your nose.
Yeah.
What you pick?
You want to pick with your taste buds.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of times I pick that's pretty. I want that.
Yeah, but nah, that ain't always the best shit to get.
Okay.
You want the shit that, like I said, that your brain reacts to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if you smell it and you get any reaction out of your brain. Any reaction. Because that's your endorphins / receptors accepting all. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, we can work with that. You know what I'm saying? That's what your brain is telling.
Okay.
Whereas, you know what I'm saying, it's some shit that smell good, it's shit that, you know what I'm saying, shit that look good but don't smell good, that's not really what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You want the shit that,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
If it make your brain do funky dances.
Yeah.
That's what you like. I had a teacher in school, he was like, all y'all little young brothers running around here smoking on that funny shit, this is what your brain do naturally, right? And this he said, this is what your brain do naturally. When you smoke that shit, your brain do this. We was like, shit, that's what I need my brain to do. The fuck is you talking about, Dr. Wiggins? You know what I'm saying? And that's what he do. He's like, when you naturally your brain is wiggling. This is your brain thing's doing this. But when you smoke that funny weed shit, that tweed shit, your brain do this. Calm all that shit down. He's like, nigga, that's what we need.
Focus there. Focus.
Yeah, I can finally probably get some work done. Leave me alone. But nah, he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Wiggins. Yeah. But
shout out to weed. Mary Jane.
You know what I'm saying? The universal
Plant.
love plan.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
We out here. Tell them bye. We're about to leave.
Peace out.
We out.
I ain't gonna act like nigga. I ain't missed the motherfuckers. We ain't did Chinese kung fu movies in them. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers shit me in front of us. Nigga, I couldn't figure out what the fuck was happening. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. It's on me. So I was like, fuck it.
I won't go use it, but the second half looks so good. With you being in between Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, that looked good.
Like, you know
the first one did not look good. The second one
the first one was trash. I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I should have took that off, but then I just switched to that shit.
Because when we were sitting here at the beginning, it was in front of our faces.
Yeah.
But then, I know for the last segment, it was behind us. Because I was like this, and it was behind me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I don't know. I did all the same shit. And that's why I was like, yo, I did all the same shit. I don't know what else to do. I tried a whole bunch of other shit, and it started getting worse. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I should just delete it. And just leave the green screen shit back there.
But that's so hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just leaving all my work and just did it.
Yeah, I just went through all this shit, and then I was like, yo, fuck it. And I was like, yo, it's...
That could have been a combo, too, top 5 point guards. Because I got a lot of combo because I put John Stockton over Chris Paul. I've been in a lot of combo because of that.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know because I've been talking to younger people or what, but...
John Stockton did everything he did. He never did a pretty move.
Yeah. Like, the pretty thing he did was behind the back. It was one of the things where he threw it and just looked to get it and then got it. Like, wasn't even fancy about it. He threw his legs like this.
Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? He was one of these motherfuckers.
And like, the nigga... top and steals. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? But I think at the same time, because I like traditional point guards. In the league now is you play point guard because you the littlest dude in the court. You feel me? Yeah. But Steph, I think Steph is the person that's not in my top 5 that's in most people's top 5.
Espedo, House Supreme Beat. Espedo. Speedo, ho. Supreme beat. Speedo.
R.I.P. Supreme, a.k.a. the East Beast vet. Real never die. I miss my dog. It hurt more than a broken neck. That happens but too. Damn, I love the game, and I ain't through with this shit yet. Not at all. So I'ma keep on balling like I'm bringing in the check.
To me and Lauren. And we definitely know. So that's motherfucking 5 niggas out the way right there. So the other 29 motherfuckers.
I'm fine, man. You get to an age where you know, I can say you know a nigga lying.
But you can tell.
But I can put $3 behind that.
Exaggerate.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, all right, cool.
You expanded your story a little bit.
Yeah, niggas do it. You know what I mean? I don't ran 84 yards instead of 62. You know what I mean?
You already know me, nigga. I caught a jump from the 20, nigga. I picked that bitch still in the air.
7 yards.
You know what I'm saying? Landed, ran for 5, drew 2 niggas, dove for 5, stretched the bitch out like Michael Jordan.
We all buddy in this shit, yo. Yeah, my nigga, fuck it, yo.
300 yards there, poke high, nigga. 7 touchdowns.
Me and Jay was up and down the court, dog. 7 games straight, just running. Yeah. Like we dominated, dog. Gosh, bro.
Yeah, I was a Kobe-ish type.
Yeah, that's Jay. Jay was a scorer.
2 to 3.
Yeah, Jay was a scorer. And it's funny because Jay was littler than me. He was stronger than me, but he was shorter than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was a slasher. I was going to the bucket, flying high. You know what I'm saying? All this shit.
All this
like,
shit.
nigga, you everything you make
I
is
see
luck.
that, nigga. I say that to you myself, nigga.
Practice that shit. I jump in the air and just like.
I forgot who this. Baron Davis got a dope ass podcast called Point Guards.
Okay.
He interviewed Rod Strickland. And he was talking about how he was in the gym.
Rod was a solid ass.
Practicing, throwing them joints off the backboard. So it's just like a nigga would
Follow
say
the
that's
spot.
luck. Like, no, I practice.
The twist, how to let that bitch go. Like
He
how Jordan
perfected
do.
all this shit.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
so he's in the ones I heard was